Soldier up in a piggy costume and send it to me along with the pictures. I said I would put on my toy and take pics of my vajayjay eating the little piggy. You never sent it. I waited. What happened? I even shaved mine to look like a tiger.
Nominee number 2. LA Craigslist Freak of the Week. You seem a little confused, Randy.
I'm very confused. I don't get it.
This guy told her at the furry convention that he would dress up his little soldier
In a piggy costume.
in a piggy costume and send it to her along with the pictures.
Right.
So he would take pictures of his little soldier in a pig costume, right? She would take said picture, put it on her toy, put the picture of his unit on her toy, and then take pictures of her area eating the little piggy. See what she's going for there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, so elaborate.
I know. Creative.
Delayed getting.
Nominee number 2 for the LA Craigslist Freak of the Week.
That jerk never, kept his word.
I know. Here we go. Nominee number 3.
Well, this is the most straightforward one.
Okay.
There's really no way you can get this wrong. Slut wife for gang. Woman for men, 39 years old, Downey. I am the Dom Daddy of my hot slut wife, who is both the nastiest and most elegant of sluts. She is 39 years old and totally hot. Tall with long legs, great ass, 36 Ds, kinky, and nasty as hell. Yet elegant.
Of course.
She does whatever I tell her to do, and I want her done good. This will be her second gangbang, so we want to go bigger this time. I have a few men already lined up, but I'm looking for a few more. The requirements are 30, you are 30 to 40, in great shape, very well hung, manscaped, disease-free, and a non-smoker. With your first reply, send a couple of decent pics showing your face and bod along with complete stats. You will not get a response to anything less than what has been requested.
All right, so there you go. That's nominee number 3 for the LA Craigslist Freak of the Week. And there you have this week's Wow, wowie, wow.
Well,
yeah, we speak dumb. I know 661 is very impressed with, wow, you guys are so good at understanding dumb people. Well, look what we deal with on a daily basis. I mean, when we read the text messages, and we should have a PhD in dumb after dealing with the management.
truth.
Oh my God,
Namely the killer. Who, by the way, hates this segment and is trying to convince Seabass to convince us to kill the freak.
Really?
Is that true?
It makes him uncomfortable. He doesn't like it.
Oh. Well, then you can branch out.
Caught on Craigslist.
I was going to say, it probably gets too horny.
Seabass told me yesterday they had a big sit-down meeting about the whole thing.
Wonderful.
Jeez.
Yeah. Well, too bad. Everybody loves the Freak of the Week, and the show is for the people, not the killer.
Not the kills.
Yeah, we try to tell them that all the time. Like, dude, we're not doing the show for you.
And he says we're mean.
I know, yeah.
You're not in the demo, bro.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Nominee number 1 was the guy who's looking for a little fun at either the CVS or the Reynolds.
We're not sure.
we can't quite figure out. He's a little confused there. But the headline was naughty fun at the CVS. So I'm assuming
But he'll be shopping at Ralph's.
he wants this to happen at CVS. So maybe like you meet each other at the Ralph's and then you go back to the CVS. I don't know. That's
Either way,
number
it's
1.
fine.
If you like to talk, if you like to vote for that one, if you like to talk to that one, you got to find the ad on Craigslist.
Yes. You're on your own.
Yeah. If you want to vote for that one, just text the number 1 over to 22987. Just text a single digit, 1, and then hit send. Boom, you're done. Over to 22987. Nominee number 2 is the chick from the furry convention who was furious because the guy promised to send a picture of his penis that she was going to tape to her sex toy and then have sex with it. And he never did. So text you.
How can he not be trustworthy?
A-hole. Just text the number 2 over to 22987. That's 2 over to 22987. And finally, nominee number 3, slut wife for gang. It's the guy who's looking to have some people run a train on his wife. The Dom Daddy with the hot slut wife. She is both the nastiest and the most elegant of sluts.
I love that. That's my favorite line.
All right, so if you'd like to vote for that one, just text 3 over to 22987. 1, 2, or 3 over to 22987. We'll crown the winner of the LA Craigslist Freak of the Week coming up next here on The Woody Show.
Alrighty, 7.
Listen tomorrow, every hour, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. to all 98.7's Thursday Ticket Takeover. Win a 4-pack at the Disneyland Resort Diamond Celebration. A new Paint the Night Parade, plus a new World of Color Nighttime Spectacular. And that's only the beginning.
No, I don't want to go to the beach. Because last time you buried me in the sand and left me there. I gotta go, Mom. And now, your top 5 reasons to visit Morongo. Number 5.
Win big with Morongo's great wall of cash. Play with your Morongo Rewards card for a chance at winning a share of over $250,000 now through June 26th.
Number 4.
Laugh it up with the comedy of Tim Allen on Friday, June 19th. Tickets now on sale.
3.
Don't miss our Hot Seat Showdown, June 25th. You can spin the wheel to win your share of $25,000.
Number 2.
Cruise into summer with a new car. You could win a Ford Mustang every Sunday in June.
And the number 1 reason to go to Morongo Casino Resort and Spa.
Come on, get happy. The one and only David Cassidy performs live Friday, June 26th. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster or the Morongo box office.
Morongo Casino Resort and Spa. Conveniently located on the I-10. Less than 90 minutes from wherever you are. Morongo. Good times.
Someone once said sharing is caring. Well, that someone probably never shared data. Go ahead and share dinner. Share a bathroom if you have to. But give everyone in the family all the data they want. Now at T-Mobile, families can get unlimited data. It's America's best unlimited family plan. 2 lines of unlimited 4G LTE data on our network for just $100 a month on the latest smartphones, like the LG G4 for $0 down. And add more lines for only $40 each. Now, with T-Mobile, the best plan for sharing data is not sharing at all. So share the couch. Go nuts and share the remote. But don't let AT&T and Verizon make you share data. Get the whole family unlimited 4G LTE. Who says families have to share data? Not us. Switch to T-Mobile today.
24 monthly payments of $24.99 in qualifying service required. Total price $599.76. If you cancel wireless service, remaining balance on phone becomes due. 0% APR and approved credit for well-qualified customers. Taxes and fees additional. Phone tax due at sale. Includes 5 gigabytes of tethering per line. See participating store for details.
This report is brought to you by Mandalay Bay Resort and Casino in Las Vegas.
Partly cloudy skies today and a high of 75 in Long Beach. In Baldwin Park, expect a high of 82. Mandalay Bay Resort and Casino in Las Vegas. It's where resortists can bask on a golden beach and body surf in a massive wave pool. Dine in a celebrity chef restaurant, catch the Michael Jackson One Show, then hit like the first night.
Keeping America strong means supporting American workers. That's why Walmart offers P&G.
In that slow-moving, bumper-to-bumper traffic, listen up. Don't you wish you could break away and feel the rumble of 500 horsepower beneath you? Your hands gripping till your knuckles turn white. Your back pressed deep into the seat as if you've just hit the NOS button. Then you launch off an overpass. Can you feel it? You will. This is more than a movie. It's the Fast and Furious Supercharged ride at Universal Studios Hollywood, opening June 25th. Just buy a day and get the rest of 2015 free. Then join Dom, Letty, and the rest of the crew for an adrenaline-fueled hang-on-to-the-edge-of-your-seat car chase. Think you can handle it? Buckle up and find out. The fastest, most furious ride ever. Fast and Furious Supercharged. Ride it at Universal Studios Hollywood. Offer valid through September 8th, 2015. Blackout dates and restrictions apply. Go to UniversalStudiosHollywood.com for details.
All 98.7 and iHeartRadio station and home of The Woody Show. On demand, anytime, anywhere. On the iHeartRadio app.
Alt 98.7.
All right, so we're letting these last few votes that are rolling in be counted. We want everybody to have a chance to win those tickets, and we want to get an accurate count here. An accurate result for the LA Crazes Freak of the Week. We'll announce the winner coming up next, right after Bastille. It's the Woody Show.
Gute Nacht.
Oh, hey.
Only at a Sleep Number store. Find our C2 bed, rated Best Buy by a leading consumer magazine. C2 Queen mattresses with Sleep IQ start at just $999.98. Find us at one of our 27 stores in the greater LA area. For your local store, visit sleepnumber.com. No better sleep with Sleep Number.
Vons makes it easy to save it.
Visit polycasino.com today.
This particular fire season, unless we really get actively involved in preventing these fires, how we see the West is going to change, particularly for our lifetimes. We're never going to see it look the same way as we now know it.
No, absolutely. The drought has really magnified the problem over the last couple of years. But really, if you take a step back and look at the last several decades, here in California and in the West, really, we have been seeing longer summer seasons and longer fire seasons. In fact, a study out of UC Merced several years ago showed that fire seasons here in California are now about 70 days longer than they were just 4 decades ago. That extra 70 days means that conditions are able to dry out even further, allowing fires that would normally burn at a lower intensity are now becoming explosive rates of spread fires and mega fires like the Rim Fire in Yosemite, the King Fire up near Sacramento, large damaging fires. So that's why there's so much emphasis for us on fire prevention, working to take steps to do fire breaks, brush clearance, and get homeowners to take the steps to prepare and also to take steps to prevent sparking a fire in the first place.
Sure, we were talking to Tom McClintock, the congressman, a little while ago about a bill he's got in the Congress that basically would have clearing of some of the trees that are down, some of the trees that are beetle infested, and others in the forest, in particular in national forests, because he says that contributes to these fires. We got to get rid of those trees. Now, as you know, that's always very controversial, but where do you guys, from the fire standpoint, weigh in on that?
Well, when we see a forest that's unhealthy because it's overgrown or is filled with dead and dying trees, it's more tinder, more fuel for a wildfire. And again, that's going to add to the explosiveness of a wildfire. And so making sure that our forests are healthy is critical. Taking steps to make sure that we get rid of those dead and dying trees is a vital part of making sure that not only do we have healthy forests, but that we can reduce that fire risk.
All right,
now, here in California, because of the drought, we are seeing a epidemic from bark beetles across California. That's led to about 12 million dead trees right now in our forests, again, all fuel for a fire.
All right, good enough. Daniel Burlatt there at CAL FIRE, as we are now in the early stages of the fire season. But as he correctly points out, it's kind of fire season all the time because of the drought, so we just have to watch what's going on. Let's take a look at what is going on in the sports news for you right now. The Dodgers won to keep the NL West lead. Here's Bill Seward.
34-25 the record, second best in the NL behind St. Louis after a 3-1 win over Arizona, and Howie Kendrick led the way with all 3 RBI. Mattingly on Kendrick being clutch. The back starter, Carlos Frias.
That game's one of those you kind of steal a little bit. Carlos just hangs in, gives up the hits. We're able to get the one big hit and kind of put us over.
Angels beat the Rays 8-2. NBA Finals. Well, LeBron went for 40 points. And the Cavs beat the Warriors 96-91 to go up 2-1 in the series. Steph Curry with 27, including 17 in a furious fourth. The Warriors coach Steve Kerr on why Curry got loose late.
They're going to trap the high screen. That's what they're doing to him. That's what a lot of people do to him. And I think what helped him was David Lee playing so well as the roll man.
The numbers now in Cleveland's favor in a series tied 1-1. The Game 3 winner has won 84% of the time. Game 4 tomorrow in Cleveland. Sports at 20 and 50 past each hour. Bill Seward, KNX 1070 News Radio.
That sound is no joke. Have you or someone you know had a sleep study? Or have been putting it off and told you need a CPAP machine but can't wear it? Then you need to listen to this. There is help, even for severe sleep apnea. This is Dr. Jonathan Greenberg. That's Greenberg with a U. And I have spent years devoted to treating severe snoring and sleep apnea. Yes, I said severe. With a degree in bioengineering, I developed a mouthpiece just for people like you that want results. It's only available at one of my 5 treatment centers to make sure you get the best possible results. Our motto is, we treat the tough cases. So what are you waiting for? Call today, call now. If you're within the sound of my voice, we have a location near you. That's 888-31-SNORE. The consultation is free, and treatment may be covered by most PPOs and Medicare. That's 888-31-SNORE. Where do you think doctors go when they can't wear a CPAP? They come to us. Don't you think you should too? Call Jonathan Greenberg. That's Greenberg with a U. 888-31-SNORE. That's 888-31-SNORE.
Time to start dropping hints for Father's Day. Jim Thornton here for Barbecues Galore with
I had that one coming in 3rd place.
Really?
No way. Yeah. But it's so elaborate and creative.
It's not. It's a furry who's upset.
Yeah.
Where's your pic of your penis?
Guys,
honestly baffled by this furry convention sex hookup thing because every furry I've ever met will always tell you it's a totally non-sexual thing, you guys.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's not about putting on weird costumes that look like Japanese dogs and having sex. It's about the love of the art.
Oh, okay. It's just about dressing up in the costume, right?
Yeah, it's not because I went to a furry convention last year and a guy offered to let me play as his 8-year-old son while he dominated me. That doesn't happen.
Wait, hold on. Wait, what?
I went to a furry convention last year.
Okay.
Went to a panel about how to train your slave. Again, because it's not sexual.
Right.
And I'm talking to this old gross dude in leather and he's got a collar and stuff. And I was like, well, if I wanted to become a slave, of course I'm screwing with him the whole time, but if I wanted to become a slave, how would I do that? He's like, oh, well, the options are endless. Well, you could even be my little 5-year-old boy. And I was like,
okay, so there wasn't.
Wonderful.
So there wasn't an actual boy involved.
Right.
He didn't have a son there. Okay.
I could pretend to be one for him, though.
When you first said that, I was like he's got his 8-year-old son there.
Yeah, he call the cops.
Well, that's the best part of the problem is I went downstairs at this hotel and there was a parent with a 15-year-old girl there because she likes it because it looks like cartoons in real life. And I'm looking at these parents you need to get her out of here. This is a dangerous place with purry, creepy, weirdo furries. But no, it's not sexual.
Oh, okay. That's very, very normal, folks.
Yeah,
so normal.
So gross.
Loving the art.
I mean, you can be whatever you're into, but just acknowledge it for what it is. That's all we're saying.
Come on.
Don't try to
Come
hide
on,
it.
furries.
Yeah, some other weirdos in the news. This guy in Alabama, he was recently arrested for trying to get this woman to drop some assault charges, I guess, that she had against him. This guy's name is Wiley Lee Sanders.
Wiley.
So he was waiting for his day in court, but he figured that he would make the woman an offer that she couldn't refuse, hoping that she would drop all the charges.
Oh, cash.
So he goes over to her house, offered to have sex with her.
Okay.
That's a deal.
Sweet.
Surprisingly, though, she turned him down.
Oh,
Wiley, not giving up that easy. He went back a couple hours later, but this time, when the woman answered the door, he was standing there with his junk out.
Irresistible.
Yeah, he must have thought it would be just,
Sure.
that would seal the deal.
Just jump on this.
And again, she turned him down. This time she called the cops. Wiley was arrested for indecent exposure, and he's still facing the original assault charge. Even after all that,
Wiley made things worse.
She decided not to drop the charges. There's a 35-year-old guy in New York. He keeps grinding his junk on chicks on the subway.
Ugh.
He was arrested for it again last week, which makes the 29th time he's been busted for a sex crime.
Wow.
So, I mean, he's a registered sex offender, obviously.
How was he not in jail?
And in spite of all that, his mother, the creeper's mother, says there's nothing wrong with him. She told reporters the cure to his deviance is finding a wife. Specifically, quote, she has to be a Pakistani, she has to be a Muslim girl, but it's not easy to find a wife and have kids, she says. Especially when your soon-to-be husband is a 29-time sex offender.
Oh
right.
My God.
A little hard.
Like grinding on rando chicks on the subway.
Sick.
Guys, there's nothing wrong with him. He'll stop when he finds a wife.
Really?
Until then,
It's his wifeless life.
Until then, everybody else has to be his outlet for a release of sexual frustration. This sounds like a guy for Ravy, this other creeper in the news. There was this this nude, bike riding guy, right? And he's part of this nude biking event over in England.
Sounds dangerous.
But as everybody was stripping down, this one guy became fully aroused. And people started gasping. The organizers of the race said, quote, it looked like he was enjoying the event a bit too much. It was a horrible sight. The cops had to step in and remove the guy from the ride before it started, and they made him put on some pants.
Oh my God!
This guy was very excited for the big ride.
He was showing his kickstand.
Oh, good. It's hard to ride the bike with the kickstand down.
Right.
Go. You're on fire today, Greg.
Yeah. Flaming. Greg is flaming totally. He's on such fire. This other item that I saw on Craigslist. Okay, so let's say you've wanted big, plump, full, Kylie Jenner lips, but you don't want to suck on a shot glass to get them.
Okay.
Remember everybody's doing that whole thing?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. This product is for you guys. Quote, the original Miss Pump Natural Lip Enhancement Pump is an effective alternative to painful injections and other costly surgical procedures. There is no risk of lumps, bumps, or lopsidedness. Miss Pump Luscious Lips Plumper gives you fuller, bigger, pouty, smooth lips. It promises basically that your lips will look, full and feel smooth and younger and everything else with no messy creams containing harmful chemicals. So you don't have any of that to worry about. You just put your lips into a curved area.